Good evening, I'm Laura Yamada. Paula Akana is on assignment. In just 1 month, the new law goes into effect requiring anyone arrested for drunken driving to install in-car breathalyzers. The ignition interlock device would prevent drivers from starting the car if the driver has been drinking. KITV4's Jody Leong joining us now. And Jody, I heard some concerns the program may not be ready on time.
Well, Laura, the State Transportation Department tells us a couple of glitches in the vendor selection process caused a delay. DOT officials admit they are concerned, but hopeful the program will be ready on January 1st.
Hawaii will be among the last states in the country to implement the Ignition Interlock program. The device will block drivers previously arrested for drunken driving from starting their vehicles if they register .025 or more on the breath alcohol content reading.
We're sure excited. We've been working on this for 4 years.
But with just 1 month before the law takes effect, there is no signed contract between the state and the selected vendor.
They can't actually start implementing the program until that contract is signed. There are some things that they need to work out and some training that needs to be done.
But to set up the infrastructure of the program and everything, is 1 month enough time to start implementing the program?
Well, it's cutting it close, and we are a bit concerned, but hopefully we will make the timeline.
The deputy director of the State Transportation Highways Division says the state lost some time during the vendor selection process when a potential vendor submitted a late proposal, and it lost another month waiting for tax documents from the selected vendor. But Jiro Sumada is hopeful the program will be in place on January 1st. Mothers Against Drunk Driving is also optimistic.
It's possible that it won't get to every nook and cranny of the state of Hawaii by January 1st.
But just in case, Sumada says people arrested for driving drunk should know.
If that interlock device is not ready, then they have their license revoked so they cannot drive.
Now, under the new law, first-time offenders will have to use the devices for a year, 2 years for a second offense, and more than 5 years after a fourth offense. And Laura, the vendor is in the islands and will train selected service stations to install the Ignition Interlock device.